Hey guys, Chris Superfast RC, and today giving you my racing and first experience with the RC8T4E. So, first question, let's get it out of the window. Can you run shorties in Truggy with a full power setup? I did make it, so we're going to see what is left in the packs here and how close we were to bottoming them out, right? I mean, so here's the shorty. This is the 6400 not associate, Reedy battery. It's associated, right? Okay. Oh boy. So here we go. Just plugged it into the charger over there. These are fresh off the track, guys. I don't know if you can see that. We've got 3.84 volts left in the battery cells. I'll just show you. Here we go. This is after a 10-minute main. Make sure both are the same. I'm sure they are. Yeah, 3.84. So, shorties will work. You don't have to have a full-sized brick pack to make the A-main, which is really nice to know. And yeah, it's going to work out like everybody thought it would with the shorties. Mirroring what I see in e-buggy. So after a 5-minute qualifier in e-buggy, I'm at about around 4 volts per cell. And this one is about the same. And this is after, like I said, a 10-minute main. And we're at 3.8. So we're at probably about, I'd say at least 45% charge left. So you could probably make a 15-minute. Might be pushing it. But this is with a full power setup, guys. This is with the 2250 Truggy length motor and a full-size Truggy ESC. Anything else I want to say about the car on the first day? I did have a rear hub break, and I was taken out by somebody. So I didn't really see it break, but you know, out on the other side of the crash, I did come out with a broken rear hub. I believe it was this one over here, the right. I did have an RC8B3 hub in my box, so I went ahead and stuck that on there. It's not the right geometry, but it got me through the rest of the day, right? So I would keep a set of spare hubs on hand for this truck if you're going to keep running the plastic ones or go with the aluminum ones. They're quite expensive though. Battery trays, since I'm going to keep running shorty, I'm actually going to get the buggy trays for this and just swap these out because I don't really like this big overhang and something that would stop right here. It would be better if I wanted to run like a buggy body. You don't have to have this sticking out like that. So that's something cool. So if you want to run the buggy trays in here, you can. And you can also run this tray in the e-buggy to put a full-size 4S in it. But you will have to run the nitro sidecars. Anything else? The day I was at the track, I did have a fellow racer break a lower front on the truck. It was a really nasty crash. I think he sent it a little too hard, but I did happen to have the HD lower arm for him. So yeah, keep a set of front arms for this truck. It's a Truggy after all. Everything's a little bit bigger and weighs a little more. So overall, the truck was super fast, super consistent, and definitely more than what I was used to. More power with this setup than I was used to running the old X-Ray. I was only running a 1700 kV. This 2250 really lit up the show. So over jumping stuff, you know, doing triples, stuff I wouldn't normally do, got me in a little bit more trouble than I think it did good. Probably could have did a little better with less power. I might go down a tooth on a pinion just to keep myself out of trouble, or I could always turn it down on the remote, right? Anything else I want to tell you about the Truggy? I did run kit setup on the diffs and the shocks. Everything feels super plush. Yeah, guys, just not a lot of bad stuff to say about it. It's a B4 with built into a Truggy, right? So you got the wider front, and essentially the rear is the same. Yeah, not a lot different to say at all. It's a good truck. I do need to replace servo, and I will have a video on these servos, full review of these EcoPower 120S's here in a little bit. So anyways, guys, can you run shorties with the T4E? There you go. Yes, you can. All right, we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.